Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steelers have discussed trading their 2025 first-rounder for star WR, report. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been one of football's most active teams during this offseason. They have made some major moves to try and finally put a stop to their playoff losing streak. They may still not be done making moves. Since their WR2 position opened up, they have been regularly linked with San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, but not much has come from those links yet. It seems that is despite the fact that the team has seriously looked at making a move. According to 93.7 The Fan's Andrew Filipponi, the Steelers have discussed trade packages for Ayuk, and those packages could include their first-round pick in 2025. Filipponi says there's just one problem. The 49ers haven't shown interest in dealing Ayuk yet. Throughout the offseason, the 49ers have maintained the stance that they aren't trading Ayuk. That was the team's stance a month ago at the NFL Combine and remained the stance on April 22. During a press conference, 49ers GM John Lynch said the team was having good discussions with Ayuk about a contract extension and they had no plans of trading him. However, the 49ers keeping Ayuk might not be as much of a certainty as Lynch has presented. The San Francisco Chronicle's Michael Silver has been hearing that an Ayuk move is seen as a real possibility. On April 23 he wrote, "All I know is that as of Monday night, when I posed the question to a 49er source with direct knowledge of the team's plans, the words I kept hearing were, 'Anything's possible.'" Silver also added, "Earlier, I spoke to another team's general manager who insisted that, because the 49ers and Ayuk are far apart on negotiations for a lucrative contract extension, the fifth-year receiver is very much in play." There have also been hints dropped by Ayuk throughout the offseason. He unfollowed the 49ers on social media, and he also teased something big coming on the first day of the NFL Draft in an Instagram story on April 19. Thursday will certainly be an interesting day for any fan hoping their team will land Ayuk. You could make the argument that Ayuk is a good fit for a lot of teams around the NFL. He is an elite route runner who racked up 75 catches for 1,342 yards last season and was named an All-Pro. That kind of talent isn't just available everywhere. Luckily for the Steelers, they do have one wide receiver who possesses some serious talent. George Pickens racked up 1,140 yards during his second NFL season in 2023. However, they don't have much else to work with at the position. None of their other receivers reached 250 yards in 2023. They clearly need to do something about the position. Ayuk might be more than they actually need. He'd be their WR1 if they traded for him, and it could be difficult to support him and Pickens in an Arthur Smith offense that is expected to run frequently. However, the Steelers have put themselves in a situation where the move would still make sense. Whether they want to admit it or not, the Steelers have set themselves up to go all in for the 2024 season. The team made big moves to improve at quarterback this offseason, but didn't do anything to secure the position beyond 2024. They currently have 3 QBs playing on one-year deals. Russell Wilson is 35. He isn't their QB of the future. Justin Fields definitely had great moments in Chicago, but hasn't proven he can be a franchise QB. Kyle Allen isn't a starting QB. They also have a couple of key players who are aging. TJ Watt will turn 30 this year. Cameron Hayward will be 35 in May. The team's best chance to win might be right now. While Watt is still in his prime, Hayward is still able to contribute, and the team has options at QB. Trading for Ayuk is the kind of all-in move that would maximize their chances to do that, as it would help revitalize an offense that has been brutal to watch for the last 2 years. If they could make that happen while giving up their first-rounder in 2025 instead of 2024, the Steelers could set themselves to be really dangerous next season. Steelers reportedly trying to trade up for CB Quinyon Mitchell. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a team that will be circled by many when the NFL Draft begins on Thursday night. They could be a trade target for teams trying to move up, and they themselves could make a move to try and get a player they fear will be gone by the time they are on the clock with the 20th pick. That's exactly what Tony Pauline is hearing they will do. According to Pauline, the Steelers are trying to make a trade into the top 15 in order to land Toledo cornerback Quinyon Mitchell. I'm told the Steelers and Broncos are talking about a possible trade, as Pittsburgh is another team that is targeting Mitchell and would move up to draft him, Pauline wrote. The Broncos currently hold the number 12 pick in the NFL draft. The Steelers are likely to take a cornerback at some point in this draft, as their secondary lacks depth at the moment. However, trading up for a cornerback in the first round would catch just about everyone off guard. Mitchell had a terrific 2023 season, and 2022 season for that matter. He intercepted 6 passes over the last 2 seasons and allowed just 54 catches on 132 targets. Steelers QB Justin Fields impressing early at workouts. The Pittsburgh Steelers believe Russell Wilson will be their starting quarterback in 2024, but they aren't closing the door on Justin Fields and what the young passer can do in a new environment. And in just a couple days with his new teammates, he's already impressing. Speaking with Steelers Afternoon Drive, tight end Pat Freiermuth raved about what he's seeing out of Fields through the first phase of the off-season workout program. Justin's been great, Freiermuth said. He came in, and he was eager to go. He looks great in workouts. You can definitely tell, like him and Russ, they have that aura about them that they are ready to go and ready to lead our team. It's exciting to be around. They are definitely awesome team guys. Fields, 25, is 10 to 28 as a starter in the NFL, but has plenty of potential as a former first-round pick. Even if he doesn't start in Pittsburgh this season, he's likely viewed as a long-term option since Wilson is operating on a 1-year deal. Pittsburgh acquired Fields for just a conditional 6th-round pick from the Chicago Bears. Wilson will start ahead of Fields in the competition this summer, but the Steelers won't shut down the young QB if he proves he deserves a chance. It seems like all options are still on the table for the Pittsburgh Steelers as the days and hours until the start of the 2024 NFL Draft tick away, but one analyst points to one move that wouldn't be prudent for them to make, based on recent history. In 2019, the Steelers dealt picks number 20, number 50, and a 2023 third-round pick for the 10th overall pick, which they used to take Michigan linebacker Devin Bush. Independent of how Bush's career shook out, ESPN's Seth Walder sees it as an unsound move and criticized then general manager Kevin Colbert for wasting extra picks to overpay for their eventual first-round selection. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Justin Fields? Leave your opinion in the comments.